So look, man, we've all been in the same situation. You find some girl either online or in person. You like how she looks, she's your type. You like how she talks, you like how she smells, everything like that. And you start thinking, she's the one. And the next thing you know, you're overanalyzing your text messages. Oh, what should I send her next? What's gonna work? I can't wait for her to text me. I can't wait for her name to pop up on my phone. But the truth is, the more that you chase that girl, the further she runs away. You've probably heard this 1,000 times by other creators, but you don't know what it means. Nobody really articulates it well. No one really verbalizes it. They don't really understand. You need to understand on a fundamental level that desperation that you bring is quite literally what pushes her away. Today, I'm going to be teaching you the one thing that your dad never sat down and actually taught you about dating. And this is how your own energy is either a magnet or a repellent towards women. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to flip the switch so that she's chasing you instead of the other way around. So picture this. You meet a girl. Maybe you're out at bars, maybe you're at a party, and suddenly she's the sun of your universe. Suddenly everything revolves around her. You schedule your texts around her. Oh my God, when is she gonna text me next? When can I call her next? When can I see her next? You're replaying your past conversations. Oh my God, I can't wait to see her again. I know this sounds familiar. Now the problem isn't that you like her, it's just how much mental real estate that you're giving her. Love is a good thing. Liking someone is a good thing. There's nothing wrong with that inherently. But when you give someone all of this power, when you crown a woman as the queen of your mind, you're subconsciously broadcasting that you need to be fixed. You have a void that needs to be filled. And when you broadcast that you need to be fixed, when you broadcast that you have a void that needs to be filled, you're signaling that you're broken. You have to understand that placing importance on something creates emotional distance between you and that thing. By you over-investing into the girl, by you thinking of every text and thinking, what am I going to send next? All of these things, you're over-investing. You're placing too much importance on her, and that's creating emotional distance between you and her, and you're actually repelling her even though you're trying to chase her. So what gets communicated from you broadcasting this energy is that you're lost and you need her to help you. You need her to complete you. And you have to be empathetic and think of the woman's situation. That's a lot of weight. That's a lot of pressure. This guy needs me to complete him. You can think of this like a rubber band. If you pull it too far back, it's always going to snap back at you. And this took me embarrassingly long to learn. Every time I was on dates, every time I was approaching, in my head, I'm like, please give me validation. Please compliment me. Please say I'm attractive. Please give me something. I need it. So just remember that the more importance that you place on something that is external to you, the further away that thing gets from you, the more emotional distance is created between you and that thing. And this is the same reason why the horniest, the thirstiest fucking guys never pull the girls they want. They never get the girls they want. They never get the girlfriend they want because they place so much importance on the thing externally. They never think internally. And this is why the guys that act nonchalant or the guys that don't care typically pull more. It's because they actually place less importance on getting that woman. But it's not necessarily about having to be nonchalant or having to be quiet. It's just about not caring. It's about not placing so much importance on external factors, especially ones that are out of your control. But now we need to zoom out and do some introspection. And I want you to think, why do I want a girlfriend? Why do I want a rotation of girls? Why do I want to get good at talking to girls in general? Because the truth is, we never actually want anything in life. We always want the mental or emotional state that is tied to that desired outcome that we want. You don't actually want a girlfriend. You don't actually want to have a rotation of girls. What you want are the feelings that are tied to that desired outcome. You want to feel a sense of love. You want to feel a sense of support. You want to feel like you're appreciated. You want to feel a sense of validation. You want to feel like someone actually cares about you. We never want the physical thing. We always want the state that's behind it. But the twisted irony behind this is that when you chase this physical thing that you want, this girlfriend, this rotation of girls, these fucking threesomes, whatever it is, the more that you chase these things, the more distance gets created between you and that thing. It only further amplifies the void. It only pushes it further away from you. What you need to do to actually get that girlfriend, to actually get that rotation, to actually get better at talking to girls, you need to be in that desired emotional state first. You cannot chase the material. You need to first seek the immaterial before the actual actual material itself. If you're chasing validation, if you're chasing love, and you're trying to get it externally from other people, you will never get what you want. You will never get what you want. You need to first have that love, that validation, that self-appreciation internally by yourself. You need to generate it yourself before you seek it in others. As human beings, we're wired to sense neediness, especially when we're talking about women. Women are very emotionally receptive. They can tell when you're needy. They can tell when you're not full. They can tell when you need someone else to complete you. They can tell when you have a void. Whether it's consciously or unconsciously, if you're acting needy around women, I promise you that they can pick up on it. They can smell it off you like a fucking dog. Put yourself in the shoes of a woman. If you were a woman and two options came up to you, and one of them said, I'm not full, I need you to complete me. I need you to fill my void. And the other option came up to you and said, I'm already full. My life is already good. Would you care to join me? Which of the two options do you think you'd pick? So we can extrapolate this and think of it like a bank account. If you're emotionally broke and you have no emotional dollars in your account, you're always going to be looking for a deposit. Like, give me a deposit, give me more money. And if you had a surplus of emotional dollars, you have enough self-validation, you have enough self-love, enough self-appreciation, you would be giving it away freely. You wouldn't be waiting for the next deposit. You wouldn't be like, oh my God, please give me some love. And high quality women are attracted to that surplus. They want to be with someone who is rich in confidence, not someone who's bankrupt in self-worth. So take me, for example. I was bullied growing up. I had no sense of self-love, no sense of purpose, no sense of confidence, anything at all. But especially like my own sense of self-love was tied to my external achievements. Like if I got good grades, or if I did this thing, or if I ate healthy, whatever the fuck it was, right? And that's kind of ingrained into you as a kid for a lot of people. So I get into college, I start approaching girls. I'm trying my best. I read some information in different dating books, watched a few YouTube videos, whatever. Nothing seemed to work. Nothing at all. And even when I could get dates, they would either not show up, or when they did show up, I'd have these terrible dates where I was acting needy and I wouldn't get a follow-up date. I wouldn't even get like a follow-up text. I get ghosted all the time. And I thought there's an issue with my technique. There's an issue with whatever tactic I'm using, right? I have to go use a different tactic. Give me the mystery method. Give me something else. That's not what it was. Okay, I was too focused on the effect and not the actual cause. The cause is that since I didn't have a deep enough sense of self-love, I was looking for it on these approaches. I was looking for it on these dates. I was looking for it texting these girls, and that repulsed them further than anything. And the truth is, what I was an empty cup. I was an empty cup with no self-love, no validation, no confidence, waiting to be filled up by other people. So when I go approach a girl, hey, what's up? I wanted to talk to you. I just seen you over here. I wanted to come say hi. I'm looking for validation. Compliment me. Give me love. Make me feel full. I'm looking for you to fill my cup. So instead of giving, which is something you need to do, I was taking. Give me more, give me more, give me more. So the way I shifted from taking to giving is I simply thought, what am I trying to accomplish with this? What is the desired emotional state that I want to be in? Do I want to feel loved? Do I want to feel more confident? Do I want to feel validated? If that's my desired state, why can't I do it on my own? Why do I have to go for external validation? Why do I need someone else to do it for me? Why can't I rely on myself to feel those feelings already? And that's when I started to delude myself and convince myself, wait, I am that guy. No, I am that guy. Because if you think it, it's reality. And instead of going up to girls and trying to take validation, trying to take their number, trying to take them on a date, I started to give. So I became a full cup, full of confidence, full of self-love, full of validation, everything generated by myself. So no longer an empty cup where I need other people to pour in my cup. I was full. I can give it away freely. I have emotional abundance. And that's what changed my entire dating life. Not only my dating life, but my life in general. In a tangible sense, what this actually looked like is even when I approached girls and I got rejected, I got ignored, whatever it is, I'd laugh it off right to their faces because guess what? I don't need that validation. I have it already. I got more than enough to give. I can give you some. So I went from a taking frame to a giving frame. And this applies for both in-person and online dating. Instead of thinking, oh my God, I matched this girl, or oh my God, this girl's so attractive. Oh my God, this is such a good thing. I'm thinking in my head, I'm the man. I'm the fucking prize. The fact that I came up to you, you're blessed. You're divinely blessed with my presence. This is the best gift that you could ever get, is my presence and me coming up to you and approaching you. Same thing with online dating. It was no longer, oh my God, this girl's so attractive. I can't believe I matched her. Instead, I'm like, you're blessed that you matched with me. You're blessed that I swiped on you. You're blessed that I sent you a like. You need to understand that this is the most important factor of dating, period. Your mindset is your soil. If the soil is unhealthy, no plants are gonna grow. No matter what kind of tools you use, no plants are gonna grow. No matter what kind of tactics or gimmicks you use, if it's on weak soil, no plant will grow. And your mindset is the soil. Your mindset needs to be dialed in. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to look at yourself in the mirror. Do it right now. Go to the washroom right now. Look at yourself in the mirror and think, would I date me? Would I date myself? And if you hesitate on this, just know that that speaks for itself. If you don't think of yourself as the catch, how are you going to expect a woman to think of you as the catch? If you don't love yourself, how are you going to expect someone else to love you? So are you going to stay as an empty cup forever, or is it finally time to fill up that cup?